Hello, language lovers. We are live. Today I'm in a new place, as you can see by this lovely picture behind me and this beautiful sofa. We are in my husband's photography studio because we're having building work done at home, so it's far too noisy to teach at home. Okay, so today we are going to talk about 8 very common phrasal verbs that we can use in everyday conversation. So why would we want to use a phrasal verb? Well, super common in English to use phrasal verbs, and it makes your English sound more natural. Okay, so I'm going to wait for a couple of viewers to come on for a couple of minutes before I start. And whilst we're waiting, I'll just talk about subscribing. So don't forget to click that little bell button in the top right-hand corner. So I think that's there, up there. So yeah, click on that subscribe button. And that will give you notifications. You can also sign up to my website at www.lovelearningenglish.com, and there you can sign up to my newsletter. On my newsletter, it will give you weekly notifications to free lessons and any products I do. Just keep us in touch. I'd love you to respond to the emails to get a conversation going. Tell me what you think about my videos. I'd love to know what your biggest problem with English is. So once you've subscribed, send me an email. Tell me what your biggest English learning problem is. Okay, looks like we have 2 viewers. So I'm just going to click on my chat room, see who's there. There's Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan. It says I have 2 viewers, but only 1 person in the chat. Can you say hi if you can hear me and see me? Say something. I'm going to type say hi. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the lesson. Okay, so 8 phrasal verbs for a natural conversation. Okay, I'm going to share a screen. Okay. Just shout if you can see the screen. I think you can. Okay. So 8 useful phrasal verbs for a natural conversation. So we're going to talk about to be up to. We're going to talk about to meet up, to catch up, to fall out, to work out, to get along, to give up, to sort out. And I think that's all of them. Okay. So most of these phrasal verbs have more than one meaning, depending on context. For instance, to work out means to exercise and to understand something. So you could say, I'm going to work out at the gym tonight, or I need to work out this maths problem. So today we're just going to look at one usage for each phrasal verb. Okay. So to be up to. What are you up to? It means, what are you doing? It's as simple as that. To meet up. Let's meet up. It means let's meet. To catch up. We should catch up. It means we should talk about what we've been doing since we last saw each other. I absolutely love this phrasal verb. I love how this whole sentence, we should talk about what we've been doing since we last saw each other, can be expressed in 2 words. Catch up. Okay. Fall out. So we fell out means we disagreed with each other and then we didn't like each other. Okay. You can probably imagine when you were kids, you fell out with your friends a lot. Maybe you fall out with your husband or your wife. Maybe you fall out with, I don't know, your neighbor. But usually you fall out with people that you get on with well and you have a disagreement and then you fall out with them. Okay, so yeah, you're having an argument, it gets a little bit out of control and you decide you don't like each other anymore. Okay, to work out. Okay, as I said before, this phrasal verb has lots of meanings, as all these verbs have, phrasal verbs have lots of meanings. This one, I hope it works out. I hope you can come to an agreement. Okay, so yeah, we can use this verb in many different ways, but today it's for I hope you can come to an agreement. That's how we use it in this conversation. Okay, to get along. Okay, we get along well. It means we have lots to talk about, so we like each other. Okay, so if you don't like someone, you don't get along well. Okay, you can't think of anything to talk about. You just, nothing clicks. You don't get along with that person. So your best friend is your best friend because you get along well. Okay, to give up. Okay, so I gave up singing lessons. It means I stopped singing lessons. Okay, we give up lots of things. Maybe we give up smoking. It means we stop smoking. We might give up eating fatty food. And there's also things that we do that we should be doing, like keeping fit, going to the gym, learning a language. And maybe it's too difficult. Maybe it's too much of a challenge for us. So we give up. Okay, we stop doing it because it's too difficult for us. Okay, and to sort out. So to sort something out means to fix something. Okay, I sorted out her problem means I fixed her problem. Okay, so that's the phrasal verbs. So now for the dialogue. How can we use these phrasal verbs in a conversation? Of course, these phrasal verbs can be used in so many different ways, but this is just an example of how we can use these verbs in a conversation that could be quite a common conversation to have among friends. Okay, so here we go. What are you up to tonight? I'm meeting up with an old friend. Oh, that'll be nice to catch up. Well, actually, we fell out last year, so I'm a bit worried. Oh no, well, I hope it works out. Yeah, me too. We used to get along really well. Well, don't give up on her. No, I won't. I'm hoping to sort things out with her. Well, good luck. Thanks. Okay, so there we have it. So if you have any comments, any questions, now is the time to write a question about these phrasal verbs. Maybe you could write some examples of how you would use the phrasal verbs. Okay, any questions? No questions? Okay, Jonathan's asking, my bed and I didn't get along well this morning. I had a falling out of my bed this morning. Yeah, you could say that if you wanted to. I didn't get along well with my bed. You can't really get along with objects. There's no reason you can't say this, but it's not very usual. It's not common. You can't get along with an object. You can only get along with people. Okay. And you can't say I had a falling out of my bed this morning. You can only say I had a falling out with someone. Okay, so I had a falling out with my friend this morning. Okay, you can say I fell out of my bed, but that's using a phrasal verb in a different way that we're not talking about in this lesson. Okay, so I fell out of my bed this morning, or I had a falling out with my friend this morning. Okay, so that is the end of the lesson. Thanks for watching. If you like this lesson, please subscribe. Don't forget to click that little button. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. Where am I? I need to find my Google Hangout. Ah, yeah. Present to everyone. I should be back. Hello. Okay, so that is the end of the lesson. If you sign up today, I will send you lesson notes. Okay, so you can see all those lessons and then you can watch the video and you can learn how to use them. If you are already signed up, then I will send you the lesson notes anyway. I can see who's signed up by the chat box. Okay, so yeah, great to see you all. Don't forget to subscribe with the little bell button, and I will see you again for next week's live lesson. Okay, bye-bye.